Greetings and welcome everybody to another segment of Cappri-Radio. I am your host, Cappri. And we back again, my guys, with another closure on the journey of the FBM master himself, fraud nigga Tariq on his knees. I'm your host, Cappri, and I'm back. I got a pretty good show for you today, guys. It's going to be entertaining. We're going to have some fun. And what we're going to do is we're going to look into what a fraud nigga really is. Okay? We're going to get right down into it. So, basically, found out the other day, through my research and trying to find out some things that I ran across, some information that Tariq has a crowdfunding going on for his Juneteenth celebration in D.C. Okay. 50 grand. 50,000 big ones, baby. That's what he need. He needs you to step up and give him that 50 grand. So as a segue from my last video that I did a cover on this fool, okay, we're going to continue this so I can keep you guys educated on the bullshit coming out these Marxist niggers' mouths, okay? That's what it is. I gave y'all closure on this before. I'll give you some more closure on it before this video's over. Okay, right now we're going to have some fun and listen to Tariq on his knees and watch him beg and tell you how much of a piece of shit you are because you're not like him.
2 years ago, we came here to Washington, D.C., shoulder to shoulder, with our voices raised in unison, demanding recognition, justice, and reparations. That moment was etched into the records of our struggle. And now, brothers and sisters, we are going to return here to Washington, D.C., not merely just to reminisce, but to reignite our spirit of determination, to amplify our voices, and to reaffirm our commitment to the cause. Join me, Tariq Nasheed, here in Washington, D.C., at the Rally for Reparations Juneteenth celebration.
That nigga can't go 5 minutes without pursing his goddamn lips. He cannot help it. It is part of his character. The nigga, he can't help it. He's got to purse his lips and every time he can to let you know that I'm the nigga. Him and Jonathan Majors. I don't understand what this is about. Women do that shit. Women do this. That's a female. A dude, a man, be like, come on, God. Not no motherfucker. The fuck is that?
At Freedom Plaza, we're going to have a
I'm sorry. Oh my God. This nigga think he hard. He really wanna be motherfucking Shaft. Look at this nigga.
array of phenomenal speakers, guests, leaders, and activists who's going to reignite.
Let's go back. Let's go back and look at how this nigga was. Look how this nigga was sitting like he Black motherfucking Panther. Wakanda out this bitch. Woo!
There's an activist who's going to reignite that spirit of Majara that's within us.
The spirit of Majara. What the fuck is that? Don't nobody know what that shit is except you and your motherfucking FBA Marxist motherfuckers, bro. Period. The fuck is that?
You don't want to miss this event. Go to rallyforreparations.com. That's rallyforreparations.com. Come on down here to Washington, D.C. Be a part of history. Join me.
Oh my motherfucking God, bro. Okay, bro. What the fuck? Really? I ain't never seen a motherfucking fraud more than I've seen this motherfucking nigger right here. This term that look, when I was a younger man, that term nigga would fly out my mouth at every other word. Okay, why? Because I was raised around that. Okay, a bunch of guys, that's how we used to talk. As I got older and I started comprehending, I said that's not a proper way to conduct yourself when you speaking on people. Now, y'all be like, well, CJ, you using it in the video. Yeah, it's specific. That's not in my motherfucking daily vocabulary, okay? When I see my boys and out there and everything down the street, I don't be like, what's up, nigga? I don't do that. I say, what's up, brother? I say, how you doing today, brother? I don't be like, what's up, nigga? Don't do that shit anymore. I rarely use the word. However, I got situations, particular scenarios like this right here when the word is absolutely necessary and congruent with the goddamn performances that you're seeing here. Nigger, shit. Look at this nigger. He think he motherfucking Shaft. I'm going to take a photo of this motherfucker right here, bro. And I might put this on a goddamn t-shirt and sell his shit.
Stand up for yourself, stand up for justice, stand up for your ancestors. Rally.
Look how serious he is. He hardcore. He up in D.C. in the so-called white man area. Okay, so this what pisses me off about a motherfucker like him. He can sit up here, he wants your $50,000, but he posts himself like he got money, he got all the fucking fame and fortune in the world. Okay, if that's the case, motherfucker, then why the fuck are you on X? Why the fuck are you on YouTube? Why the fuck have you not created your own shit? Nigger, okay? Where's your motherfucker? Where's the black X? Where's black YouTube? Where's black Twitch? Where's black whatever, black TikTok? Where is this shit, nigger? It ain't nowhere to be found because what he wants to do is take your money and put it in his motherfucking pocket. Okay? This motherfucker been a fraud for years and it needs to be called out. I'm going to stop it right there because ain't no more else to look at. This nigga right here wants $50,000, 50 grand for you to come march at his bullshit. He already raised $10,000 from a bunch of HOTEP-MARXIST motherfuckers that believe in the shit that he say. Okay? Let's read exactly the juxtaposition of ignorance and hate and just division that Tariq Nasheed has put himself in, but then he gonna fucking goddamn gash like you, like he motherfucking Shaft right here. Hello and welcome. This is Tariq Nasheed. Tariq on his motherfucking knees. That's your name, nigga. Tariq on his knees. You can come see me, Tariq, and give you my motherfucking number, nigga. I'll give you my motherfucking email and address. See, it's not about see, I don't want y'all to think it's about me want to be not the violence. I want to come at this motherfucker with the verbals, okay? With the challenge of the colloquy, okay? Challenge your nigga shit. That he don't like that. That's the problem. Anybody get in his motherfucking face, start goddamn showing his ass up, what do? He nicks you. He'll block you. He don't want to hear it because that's a motherfucker that don't got a cause. His cause is to rip you the fuck off. This is Tariq on his knees. And I'm excited to share the vision with you behind the upcoming event for the rally of reparations on Juneteenth celebration. As a passionate advocate for the foundational black Marxists, FBM, or should be FBN, full-blown niggers, full of bullshit motherfuckers, full of bullshit assholes. It could be any of that. You definitely ain't a foundational anything, you motherfucker. You look to destroy a foundational nigger, okay, that you claim to be, but sitting out there talking about how to educate students on math, science, technology, and shit like that. Not talking this nigger goddamn racist shit where you talk about it systematic shit every motherfucking way, but you up here asking for 50 grand in the capitalist society. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. LeBron James, Lebanon, this rich motherfucker runs around and tell y'all when he opened this school, remember he opened the school, that motherfucker got on the fucking camera and he told that lady, oh, we living in Jim Crow. I wish I could see that motherfucker so I could take my goddamn thumb and stick it up his fucking ass. You piece of shit. Really, Lebanon? You in Jim Crow? I ain't seen the last time I seen the motherfucker get dragged across the goddamn ground. When was the last time you seen that happen? You rich bitch. You been rich since you were 18, you piece of shit. Make money. Event overview. On Saturday, June 15, 2024, we will gather at Freedom Plaza in Washington, D.C. for a day filled with inspiration, empowerment, and celebration. Our event will feature an impressive lineup of guest speakers, activists, and musical acts, all coming together to amplify the voices of the FBA community in honor of the rich culture urges on Tuesday. Oh my God! Woo! Okay, Tariq. Whoa, boy, you got me. Woo, let me get a fan. Get my fan in here. Oh my, going to church. Ooh, purpose. The Rally for Reparations June 30th celebration holds a special significance as we stand united in our demand for reparations of foundational black Negro Marxists. It's an opportunity to reaffirm the community justice and equality. See, that word right there is absolutely incorrect. I'm going to show you why in a minute. Let's highlight that. See, what's equality? Okay, equality, when you're talking about people, we're not talking about mathematics for equals. We're talking about equality where it is a situation where if I was going for a job, then everybody has an equal opportunity to apply for the fucking job. Okay? However, there's no guarantee for equal opportunity to get the job, because the job is a skill-based job. It requires a certain skill set. Therefore, you have to have the merit in order to get the fucking job. But the equality comes in of the fact that you being able, or with the capacity of the try to put yourself into it. That's where the equality comes in at, okay? Keep this word in mind, equality. While also celebrating the resilience and strength of our community. Why it matters. For me, for my Negro ass, Tariq on his knees, this cause is deeply personal. I've seen firsthand the impact of systematic inequality and injustice in the lives of FBA individuals and families, man. Come on, I'm Tariq on his knees. Believe what I tell you. Juneteenth represents not only a monumentous milestone in our history, but also a reminder of the ongoing struggle for liberation and equality. By coming together in solidarity, we can ensure that the voices of FBA individuals are heard and their contributions to society are recognized and valued. Okay? The Rally for Reparations on Juneteenth, whatever the fuck celebration, isn't just a one-time event. It is a catalyst for change, he says. Through our collective efforts of nigger bullshit, we can raise awareness, foster more division, and advocate for minimal reparations to address the historical injustices faced by the FBA community. Together, here it comes. Together, we can create a more equitable, and inclusive future for all. La, 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 la. Fuck you. Okay. You see, you gotta. That's why reading comprehension is pertinent. Okay. Yeah, I've heard this term before, and it's real derogatory, but it's true in a general sense. I used to hear it all the time. When I was coming up, especially. If you want to hide something from a nigger, put it in a book. Because niggers don't read. And this is unfortunate, a very negative stereotype that happens to be absolutely factual. Okay? Because the motherfuckers that already given them $10,000 didn't read this. All they saw was HOTEP feelings in the video. See, this is what these guys go for. They want to harp on your heartstrings. You want to harp on your heartstrings. See what I'm saying? That they want to play on your fucking feelings so you can get all emotional and end up supporting a motherfucker like him. Okay? So the two words we want to focus on here is equality and equitable. We've heard this word before. It's a Marxist term that you hear it all the time. You hear it if you listen. Okay, so let's get some closure. All you guys out here that are up on it and research and study and got guys that you follow on YouTube and Rumble and all those other guys that actually produce the facts. Do you know for a fact there's a guy, I forget his name, I think Larry Silverstein, I forget his name, is Larry something. He's the owner of BlackRock and Vanguard. And he came out on a video about last year and told everybody that it's his job and his company's jobs to force behaviors. What behaviors is he talking about enforcing? Diversity, equity, and inclusion. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. And the other half of that is SEG. Social, environmental, and governance. This is a BlackRock Vanguard model. DEI, SEG. I'm a video gamer. It's going all throughout our games right now. We have a company called Sweet Baby Inc., okay, that is a BlackGuard Vanguard subsidiary. And its job is to consult game companies on how to wokeify their fucking franchises. What do I mean by wokeify? Diversity, equity, and inclusion. Okay? That's what that means. That means no merit is involved. It's because of the way you fucking look, your fucking so-called minority status. That's why you see this big push with this gay shit and this LGBT shit all in children's programs, all in your fucking movies. We got people in the military up in Congress that are running around. What's the health secretary's name? Running around in a fuck as a man, but dressing like a woman. I just seen on X the other day, we got military men, military guys in our military doing YouTube videos where they're dressing up in motherfucking drag. While the Chinese over there goddamn throwing motherfucking ties at their ass. The Indians over there doing push-ups with the fucking goddamn scorpions all around them and shit. But the motherfuckers here, what are we doing? Dancing in heels in the military. That's what this nigga want right here. That's what equity is. For my correct grammar guys. We know the word equity. We've heard this word before. It's not used a lot. What does this mean? Equity in this general sense is a positive term. When it's used by these guys, when you hear a motherfucker like him using it, and he just got finished using equality, that's when you gotta watch out. What is equity? The equity is the labor. It's the labor that you produce. The outcome. What equity means for a Marxist is the equality of outcome. And this boils down to basically that because of my nigger skin, supposedly, I'm able to get a job, any kind of position I want, just because I'm black, just because I'm a female, just because I'm disabled. That's what that means. Doesn't matter if you're good at the job. Doesn't matter if you got the qualifications to do the motherfucking job. They got a quota to meet. That's what happened in the 1960s with Kodak. When Saul Alinsky forced Kodak to hire black people based off affirmative action. Okay? That's what that means. Okay? That's what this nigga wants. He wants you to not accept him as an equal for his knowledge, skill set, performances. Nah, his pursed lip motherfucking nigga right here wants you to like him because he pursed his lips. I'm a FBA. It's the fuck? Equitable equity. An inclusive future for all. There it is right there. You go online today and you guys go research BlackRock and Vanguard and you'll find out exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay? Or you guys that like entertainment, you seen it in your movies. You see how they be cucking out men in movies? How all the women now are fucking stronger than the men, more manly than the men, do shit more than the men? You ever noticed this in movies? I have, all over the place. The last series I watched was the Fallout series. The guy Maximus in that motherfucker was a cuck. The woman asked him, did he want to fuck? Okay? They living in an apocalyptic place where the bombs have been dropped. There's nothing around. She asking this man, do he want to fuck? And he talking about something, oh no, I'm scared to do it because my dick might blow up. He says this. You cuck motherfucker. You should have been on that ass immediately. Cuck ass men. All the Marvel, look at the Marvel universe. A bunch of goddamn women running around. That's why they call it the MCU. The brand new Outlaws game for Star Wars. Okay? Instead of using goddamn Han Solo, they want to use some goddamn, and not only did they use a woman, they took a model They had a real woman to do a facial scan of the model for the game. She was absolutely gorgeous. The model in the game looks nothing. She looked like a fucking piece of LGB trash in the game. They deliberately made her look ugly from the actual model scan. This is what Tariq is talking about. It's culminating in all this shit. That's why I connected it to video games and everything, because the shit he's talking about is connected to all your entertainment, and even your historical fucking data. Look what they did with Amber Lynn. They had a historical documentary come out about a year ago about a white woman named Amber Lynn. Do you know who they got to play Amber Lynn? Some black Nigerian bitch. Jada Pinkett Smith, when she did her shit on Netflix with Cleopatra, do you know that the Egyptian people sued her for false and misleading statements? Did y'all realize that? Y'all didn't hear that shit, did you? Yeah, because it was a lie. Cleopatra was not a nigger. Sorry. See, this is the problem with this HOTEP thinking. Okay, I'm gonna explain to y'all what this a lot of what culminates HOTEPs. HOTEPs have got this volition, and this is where they are. They got this volition that the Negro race, okay, is the top race, and this is what they're saying. They haven't said it, but this is how they're presenting it. Because when you do this, they're not making any kind of difference, any kind of definitions or separations here. They are the top race in the fucking cosmos. Comprehend this. They have this volition that they are the top race in the cosmos. Every time you turn around and you see one of these HOTEP motherfuckers posting information about something, they're always telling you how they created Japanese art, martial arts, or how they created this and that. Okay, for instance, like that shit that came out recently about that. I'm gonna show. Matter of fact, let me go pull it up. There, right there. Falsifying history. The Black Samurai Hollywood apology tour for not putting black people in Shogun. This guy, whatever, they said it was some black guy that went to Japan and he became the first black samurai. Fiction. All motherfucking false. All motherfucking bull. Y'all seen this guy that shit on Netflix? Yusuke or what the fuck ever? Whatever that black nigga was. Not true. A romanticized fucking fairy tale. Period. I like Mike Tyson. He another woke motherfucker. Mike said some shit about, I've been to Africa and once people come here, they're going to see the greatness. No, you know. Because Africans didn't build the motherfucking pyramids, you motherfucker. No, they didn't. They did not build the pyramids. Everybody think just because you live in an area and the shit's around you that you built that shit. Bullshit. You know how many people around the world occupy areas of ancient structures that are around? They don't have any goddamn connection to them because of all the conquering and all the movement around the planet and shit like that, bro. Come on. Are you fucking serious? That makes no goddamn sense. Falsifications of history. I got no problem with people being proud of your culture. That's fine. Everybody else around the world is proud of it, but the black people are the only motherfucking race that go above and beyond this shit. They got to force it in you every fucking day. It's got to be in everything. We created the motherfucking moon. We created the motherfucking stars. We created country music, rap, the oceans. Niggas just is God. That's how they want you to think. But yet and still, Africa is a place that's still on its motherfucking knees. It's still on its knees. Why is this? Because the people over there don't have any. They don't have anything, man. They have very limited knowledge, very limited technology, and thank God some other people are coming over there helping them. But nobody want to understand this. Call to action. I invite you to join in making a difference for your support, whether through donations, spreading the word, or attending this event. What the fuck ever. All right, how the donations will be used. This is what he calls transparency. All donations through the GoFundMe campaign will be meticulously allocated to the cover of the necessary expenses for staging a live event production. See this word right here? For staging That's called theater. Okay? It's called theater. The stage, lights, stage, When you're on the stage, you're up off the ground. You are not in the same now space as the people around you. Just what it is. Okay? For y'all guys that don't know this, that's why when you go into courtrooms, you always have problems because you're the only one in the well of the court. But the judge, the clerk, and everybody else is up off the ground. They don't see y'all think that shit's just there for decoration. No, all that shit means something. Okay? Staging a live event. Y'all have heard the terms when they talk about the wars that we got going on around the world. A lot of times the media, they use the term, yeah, man, we're going into the theater of war. The theater of war. Oh, really? Okay, that's an interesting term. Those two terms together sound very interesting. So what you're basically telling me is that the wars that we're seeing are absolutely fake and they're being controlled by some other entity. Yeah, some people do die and get fucked up, but the overall performance of the war itself is a showcase. Saber rattling. So you gotta understand, most people, even though they might have a tendency towards violence, most people do not want to go out there and get the fuck killed. Think about this. You really think motherfucker really want to go to war and have to defend it, to have to kill another? That's not what most people want to really do. Straight up. So it's theater. Just like this motherfucker right here. Theater, comedy motherfucking show, like I presented in my last video. That's what the fuck he is. Anyway, that's the information for today. That's my lesson to the people out there in the world about this fake fraud motherfucker and all the other fake fraud Marxist motherfuckers around the goddamn world. Give a fuck who you are. Okay? If I find out who you are, I'm going to call you the fuck out. Bottom line. It's time for accountability. It's time for HOTEP Marxist motherfuckers like this nigger here. And so the only time y'all really hear me use this term is when I'm talking about niggers. Lebanon James, Al Charlatan, and Messi Jackson. Tariq on his knees. Tariq produced a series of documentaries called Hidden Colors. I think it's Hidden Colors 1, Hidden Colors 2. Within them documentaries, he has a couple of guys in there. One guy in particular named Tony Broder, and a guy named, I think, Booker T or something like that. Well, Tony, inside of that video, claimed that white people are inferior because they don't have melanin, okay, in their brain. And then the guy named Mr. whatever the fuck he was, he had on some kind of military jacket or something, talking about something, well, space is black and melanin is black, then that makes black people superior. It's little shit like that. Tony Broder sat in that film and basically told you that white people are pieces of shits because they don't got the melanins in their skins. And before I go, I will say this last little thing. When you do research and you study, unfortunately on our planet, there's not a lot of information on cosmic history. It is, but it isn't. And it is a fact, this is true, that this planet in particular was a dominant planet for darker skinned people. This has been, even scientists have stated this. Okay? All right? So what happened there? Well, motherfuckers, if you get out of your little goddamn baby diapers and stop always just not using your brain to kind of think about things sometimes and just understand where it come from, it's like, okay, so where did everybody else come from? If you want to believe the Bible and the biblical bullshit that they tell you that these two so-called white people, that's all we know. We don't know what color Adam and Eve were. Whoever they were, these two people got together and they made all the motherfucking cultures, the Chinese, the Indians, these drastic looking people from one motherfucking stock. Are you sucking a dick twice a day? I got a bridge in Alaska I want to motherfucking sell you. How about that? Okay? No. I asked this question when I was in church. I said, that doesn't make any sense to me. I got smacked the fuck down. For what? Shut up, boy. Seriously. Couldn't ask them kind of questions. Right in the mouth. I'll never forget it. That hurt like hell. Can't ask them kind of questions. Why? It makes sense. It can't answer it. Because they have no answer for it. Where did the Chinese come from versus the... So you mean to tell me that some niggas got together and started fucking and then the Chinese popped out? You mean to tell me some black African motherfucking niggas got together and they popped out the white man? You trying to tell me that some black African motherfucking niggas got together and popped out the motherfucking Eskimos? Just shut the fuck up. They want you to think this. That's why he walk around looking like that. We all come from different motherfucking planets. Period. Look at us. You see it in the ancient hieroglyphs and the ancient structures all around these motherfucking places, bro. That's it for me today, man. Because I can keep talking for the next goddamn 3 hours. But I want to respect y'all guys' time. I appreciate you joining me. And I'm going to do my best to have much, much, much more content for you guys. I'm quite busy. I do comic books, storyboards. I write patents. I do the patent drawings. So I'm quite busy. I got logos I got to get done. So I'm here, but I'm going to be doing some videos as much as possible. And I definitely will be covering this motherfucking fraud nigga right here any motherfucking chance I get. And y'all see my videos, you make sure you pass them on to this motherfucker. Okay? Let it be known that I'm here. Much love, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This has been Cappri-Radio. I'm your host, Cappri. And I will check you guys on the flip side. Peace out. Take care of your families. And be safe.